I'm sure you've heard the news by now, and that is that Nike plan to release a remake of the Nike Hypervenom Phantom, with the release set to be around June of this year. However, before Nike release a remake of these boots, they need to solve 4 problems. So number 1, these are most likely going to be a limited release, and to make them extra special, Nike should number them, which they haven't done for a long time. Number 2 is a marketing and storytelling issue. 99.9% of the reason why these boots are so loved in the first place is because of the version of Neymar that we got when they came out. But Neymar is with Puma now, and I feel sorry for the player that Nike picked to actually market these boots, because there are always going to be comments about, oh, it doesn't feel the same without Neymar, or like, oh, football's falling off, etc. Just a lot of people who are still stuck in 2014, essentially. So here are 3 suggestions of players that I think would work in terms of marketing the boot. So number 1, Rodrigo. Number 2, Jeremy Doku. And number 3, if they can convince him to step out the Hypervenom 3, Michael Elise. Number 3, they need to fix the upper. One of the main reasons why people love this boot so much is because of how soft the upper is. However, it is the definition of I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Because of how soft it was, the lockdown wasn't too great after a while, and it just had durability issues. So to solve this, they should use flywire cables like they did in the 2.1 version of the Hypervenom Phantom. And number 4, the outsole. When Nike do these remakes, they tend to use a more modern outsole. And the only exception was the Nike CTR 360 Matrix 3 remake, because this was completely one-to-one. So if Nike are continuing with this trend of using a more modern sole plate, we're going to get this on the Hypervenom. Although a lot of people do not like the 360 Cyclone, it's actually a good sole plate. People just don't like it. I get it. So to get more people on board, I'd use the outsole from the first Phantom GX, or even the outsole used on the latest Tiempo. I mean, even when Neymar wore them, he used the Tiempo 4 sole plate instead. Now, regardless if Nike actually do any of these things, the boot is going to sell out anyway. But it's whether it's actually going to go to people who actually want the boot, or it's going to be sold out by bots. Let me know you think how it's going to go down.